welcome to EVE Online. My name's Major Freak. Just gonna try to redo this video. I was mumbling in the last one, I believe. Audio is tricky in doing YouTube creation stuff. Alright, so this is emergency warp. It's just a mechanic when you've got command bursts online, and I've got a macro for it. When you've got command bursts going, don't try to stagger them. Have them all at the same time. You've got to be able to disengage them. It's the priority when trying to get away from trouble. I'm in high sec, so that would be bumpers, gankers, and war targets. And bumpers are the hardest because they could just use a neutral alt and come cloaked. Well, yeah, they use the cloak neutral, get close to you, uncloak, and start bumping. So anytime you feel there's something fishy going on, or you see a war target, or your scout, I usually have my laptop with a scout watching a choke point for war targets. Spot that. Now what are you going to do? Well, you don't know. See, it's random. The most important thing is to get within tether range and safety. NPC stations don't give tether, but they'll also allow you to dock even when you're pointed. But if somebody lands a point, you won't be able to tether. The key is that you'll be tethered automatically as you exit warp. But if you have an active weapons timer, you won't be allowed to dock. And that means you won't be allowed to tether. That means they can point you. So the first thing you need to train yourself to do is to turn off your bursts. Absolutely critical. Of course, you probably already made that mistake and are aware of it, but just in case you don't. Anyways, you got to train yourself. So the ideal point, if the enemy could oblige you, is to say do it now. So you disengage it as you hear the warning signs, and then you enter warp, and your timer's off, and yeah, you're safe. The enemy is not so obliging. So you've got to go, okay, I need to do this, and then this, and then this before they either uncloak and get close enough, or get enough speed on you, or anything. What you've got to do is get into warp before they bump you, or attack you, or point you. To that effort, you've got set it auto repeat off on your micro warp drive, and this is it's an Orca. It needs a 500, and to do that you'll need a reactor core, a reactor control, and set it to off. And as you enter warp, you'll click this, and it'll cycle, and you'll enter warp very quickly. In fact, so quickly you'll be in warp at the same time your hulks do, which is, good enough. So we're gonna wait till the worst possible moment. We're gonna wait till I just get the warning sign, warning beeps, and then the burst engage. Got a minute. So I'll show you. I'm at one of my bookmarks of where the field usually is, and want to warp. And it's important to have this on. I'm at Tango base. Important to have. You open your players and peoples, Alt E, and you open up that folder and get it located so you can always there, and you've got your D-scan, and you get ready and see an enemy, you disengage, but it's the worst possible moment. You do it now, disengage, and you warp fleet, and you hit this, and that's how you do it. Simple enough. Everybody goes into warp. See that? Bam, in warp. And roughly 20 seconds. go. And exiting warp right about now. Okay, see? Okay, so 15 seconds. Vulnerability for them to find out where you're warping to. That you don't automatically get a warp in for them, so if they get a long point on you, yeah, this diameter is 90, so that's 45, so that's 25. So yeah, if they can get close enough, if they can get just about here before you, then they've got you pointed, and then you're toast. But see, it depends. Like, your Athenor should have ECM on it, and you could be able to target them when they land. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of different scenarios at that point. But essentially, you should be safe by now. That's the mechanic. Don't forget your bursts. You'll find you forget them a lot when you're first doing this, but then you realize, oh, tether, gotta turn off. You'll learn a lot if you live in low sec with a porpoise. Yeah, do not use orcas in low sec. Anyways, so yeah, there you go. There's hardly anything else I need to talk about this subject. Yeah. Anyways, thanks.